5th and the
Really ought to
19th.
talk about that meeting on the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the 5th is gonna be the holiday, so we should probably move the meeting to the 12th and the
6th.
12th and the 26th.
Oh,
Yeah, probably, because we're late as we can be this month, so yeah, it does make some sense.
Well, it would work, because I'm gonna be on vacation the week of the 19th,
Right now, that does make some sense.
so that would probably work the best. Then when that would work in the holiday.
Maybe July 12th then with this?
Okay, let's shoot for July 12th.
Okay.
As part of the regular meeting, which will start at 7:30.
Okay. So you want to do it right as part of the meeting or before the meeting? Do it right as part of the meeting at
I'd do it in
7:30?
the meeting.
Huh?
I'd do it in the meeting.
Okay.
Do it as part of
That's
the
fine.
meeting.
Yeah. Just like, you know, I'll let the congregation who's left know in the area.
So
See
again,
who wants to come.
so at the Nancy put an announcement in that the July meetings will be the 12th and the 26th.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a motion right now, actually, since we're moving 2 meetings, that we move those meetings in July to the 12th and the 26th at 7:30.
Okay, I'll second.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. And additional motion to move the meeting on the 12th to Adam Hall.
You think we're gonna be good with the 12th?
Mhm.
Then yes, make the motion.
Okay, I'll second.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, Mark, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank everybody in the congregation for us.
I'll put out an
And
email
we'll probably be
today or
able to
tomorrow.
thank you personally on the 12th.
Yep, I'll put an email out and we'll see who we have come in.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Thanks, Sue.
did you want to sign them tonight? Or they are there if you want to sign them.
Should we sign it tonight?
You want-
If they've gone through both attorneys, we agree with it, I think, yeah, let's go ahead and sign.
Do we need I think we need a motion, right?
To accept
Okay.
the, you know.
Motion to accept the
Gift agreement.
gift agreements from, between Auburn Community Church and Auburn Township.
Second.
John,
Yeah.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. PJ, since you worked with this thing, I'm gonna let you be the one to sign this. Because of your history with the church and you only need one signature on there, and I designate you as
Okay.
Most important.
the most important in this project. And you wanna go up and sign it, Mark, for the church?
There's extra pens here, Mark, unless PJ already. Feel like fireworks should be going off or something.
We'll do something there at the hall. We'll talk about that.
You want today's date?
The 6/7/21. I'll get you a copy.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome.
She did all the hard work.
I believe it.
Okay. All right. Let's, finish all this time. Meeting minutes from the May 17th meeting.
Yeah, I had the original copy. There's some corrections and fill in the blanks there. Fred, those all got done?
Yep.
No. Then I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, second.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes. Okay, which takes us up to the 740 bid opening for the crack seal of various roads in Auburn Township.
all right, first bid is from Asphalt Fabrics. Bid bond is attached. Proof of insurance attached. Project specifications and details. The total bid amount is $41,900 from Asphalt Fabrics. Next is American Paving Incorporated. They're out of Plain City. It's down by Columbus.
This is one about the one my sister lives. First floors.
Bid bond is attached. Proof of insurance attached. Total bid amount is $54,470. And we have a bid from Aeromark. Proof of insurance is attached. Yep, bid bond is attached. Total bid amount, $56,059.
Okay. You can catch that, please.
Fred,
Repeat the
John
amount.
asked if you'd
Repeat the amount.
Repeat that.
Yeah,
vendor
it's
and-
$56,009.
Who's the vendor again?
Aeromark. Sorry, $56,059. Those were the three bids that we got.
Right. On the first two, I got the dollar amount, but the whole name on, it was F what fabrics?
Asphalt.
Asphalt
Fabrics.
Fabric Specialties,
Okay, and the second one was American followed by what?
American Pavements.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, we still have some minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Do we need to, did we already approve the other
Yes.
ones?
From the 17th.
Yes, you did.
No, from the third?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
You approved it but not signed it.
gotcha.
Okay. We have the zoning report. I guess I'll go through this. For May, we had two sublease changes, 3 denials, 2 residential accessories over 200 square feet, 3 residential additions, 1 residential deck, 3 residential fences. One categorizes others, 3 swimming pool above ground, 2 swimming pool in ground, and 3 variances, so total actions over 24, which takes the total to 80 for the year. Okay. Is Emmerich in there? There you are, Emmerich.
I'm here, Mike.
Okay. Your report, sir?
This Auburn Township Road Department report for May 2021. The May 9th Monday snow event did cause the road department to reallocate 3 of his trucks with winter service equipment. Fortunately,
Climb up
we
on
had
there,
that
here.
snow did not last long in the road surface as it changed back to rain. We did have several agencies which were called out.
Climb up on the TV.
Accidents. We did go out and solve a couple of the overpass.
It's up the size of the boat.
Was that answer?
We're just having a hard time hearing you, but it's not your fault.
Oh, okay.
If the
final amount of the
TV
ice
remote, you
materials
have to turn
needs
it over
for
more.
The TV
2021
remote.
and 2020 winter service was 1,653 tons, with 1,743 being the new yearly average for the ice materials.
Nancy.
Today,
Nancy.
Where is that volume now?
Make sure the remote isn't muted.
Hello? Can you,
Yep, can you hear me, Ants?
We're struggling, Emmerich, just give us a second.
Oh, you know,
Technical difficulties.
it's not.
Is there a mute button on the TV remote, Nancy? Nancy?
That's what I just did. It's not muted, watch. Now it's muted, now it is not.
There seems to be a little other mark next to it.
That's the
Yeah, it does.
microphone for Andrew Truman,
Okay.
and that's as high as it will go right there.
Yell really loud, Emmerich.
Yeah, y'all really loud. How's this? Is this better?
Slightly better.
Slightly better. Currently, we do have 1,800 tons of road salt in our dome. Um, we did do a dry pipe on Frank's Road, and we did have a catch basin and dry pipe which had to be cleared to several arch limbs on Snow Road. And this was the new pipe that we put in Troy. We did take care of it. We added an 8-foot RCP extension, was added to a crossfall pipe on Bartholomew Road. Prior to paving, that was recommended by the Johnson County Engineers Department, and that was done. Pre-construction meetings were held for our capital improvement projects, and June 7th today is the proposed start date. I did want Stafford Road, they did have utility poles in that they're putting in position to change those poles out. Stafford Road reconstruction project does require at least 19 of these utility poles to be moved out of the construction limits because they're involved in the construction area. The road department was asked to clear a 10-foot round diameter around the existing poles, as well as clear for new installations. We did take a couple days to do that to let everything calm down. The project, the Stafford Road reconstruction project, is expected to last 120 days. The resurfacing of Bartholomew Road and Leland Trails will take around 21 days before we get surface repairs. And yes, I lost the screen here, I don't know where you're at.
I know. You're on the screen. I was trying to,
Okay, 2 weeks were given to the cemeteries to cut brush, pour footers, grave seed, and mulch recent burials. We did have 2 large dead trees removed from the shady side, and we do have a twin trunk ash tree that I did mark maple shade, and you should have a requisition there to have that one removed, train service as well. We're currently up to date on footers. We did have 2 full interments and 1 urn burial for the month. The fields in the park with the tall weeds, that was mowed along with parts of the Auburn Trail. The roadside mower has been out, and he'll keep on that for the next couple weeks. There is some restoration needed around the well casing and around the buried plumbing in the park. That's now all settled. BJ, I don't know if you saw that. We'll have to take some topsoil seed there and cover that back up. The leasing of the new pavilion hasn't really been a problem. Believe it or not, people haven't utilized the adequate amount of trash receptacles that we have up there. So it's worked out pretty well. But there is evidence that the pavilion is getting used quite a bit. So we're able to keep up with it. It's not a big deal. I do have some restoration of some grass on the south side of the pavilion. Some of the seed we can take there. And that's what I got for you guys.
Thank you, Emmerich.
Yeah, Emmerich, I wanted to thank you and all the guys from the Service Road Department for big effort on Saturday. That was, I think, our busiest cleanup day I can ever remember up there. So,
I agree.
there were very few breaks in between there in that 5-hour stretch.
How many dumpsters did we fill total, Emmerich?
I don't have a goal on that. I think it was 12.
Okay.
So we did have 3 steel dumpsters that we did fill this year, which is we didn't have before as much steel. Luckily, steel's up I think 9 cents right now, so we'll get something back from that. The tire issue, you know what we have there, so we'll have to get another tire dumpster in there to pick up what we have left on the pavement there and to take care of that. But the trash they were taken out on Sunday. By Monday morning they were gone. I did call for extra patrol from the sheriff's department over the entire weekend to watch, and that did seem to help. That it did keep the stragglers away.
We had 134 cars come through, and the money that we brought in minus our expenses that day and the cash that we had on hand for change was $622. Does that sound right? Yeah, $622. And I wanted to just say thank you to the Auburn Boy Scouts. There was 3 of them there that helped out, and it made things so much easier and smoother, at least on my end, because usually I'm running around like a chicken with its head cut off trying to take information and money from the people that are coming in, and they helped out a lot with that.
Yeah, there was a constant flow of cars, entire perimeter of the parking lot. It never let up until the last car went through, I think it was 10 after 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to shut it down at 5
Yep.
to 1.
From the driveway all the way around the parking lot.
Yeah, thank you, Emmerich, and thank the guys for us.
And this year, the most prevalent item was gas grills.
I would have said television sets.
And television sets, yes.
3rd, Power Wheels.
Oh yeah, that's right, we had a whole bunch of Power Wheels come in.
Or somebody was commenting to one guy because he had like 5 of them all at once. So could you buy one for each of your kids?
We had an entire trailer that we put in a dumpster. And we had these huge vacuum containers for maple syrup that were probably about, how big do you think those were? About
6 foot long, 4 foot diameter. They were.
at least, I'd say 6 feet in diameter, 8 feet long. But we had, yeah, some pretty big stuff come in.
Hey guys, I do want to mention that we did have 126 stops for senior trash pickup.
Yeah, in
So that
addition
is
to-
the most
Yeah.
that we have ever done for senior trash as well within a 2-day period.
Yeah. What Robert said is that they did the large item drop off for seniors. They had 126 stops over 2 days.
Yeah, where we'd go and pick it up.
Or we hadn't picked it up, so it's 126 stops plus the 133 loads that were brought in there.
So there should be noticeably less junk in Auburn Township.
You would think.
Should be.
They got a whole nother year to truck it in.
We'll get some more, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, reports, PJ? I think you've been reported out already.
We got to a lot of stuff already. You won't notice tonight because we're here in broad daylight, but we've got some additional lights out in the parking lot here for, when we did the redesign of the parking area here, meeting night, it got a little dark out there. So we had some, if you look at that, I think they're mounted on the building. They're timed and should assist us probably starting about September when it's dark when we leave here.
I'm gonna go over that, it's under the new business gravestone restoration.
Yeah, what's going on there is, if Emmerich still here, he'll remember the guy's name. Remember the guy from Burton that came in and he was,
Mr. Hale,
Hale, was it Ed?
Ed Hale.
Ed, I knew it was Ed, okay.
And that whole chemical
A
process.
chemical cleaning, restoration of stones, and we hired him, I think he did 10 or 20, 3-4 years ago. Well, he's now working with, must be juvenile court, it's Judge Grandel. And this is Auburn Community Service for, requirements for kids involved in that court. And he is heading up this effort with these they're not volunteers, it's community service through the court system. And so they're going to do, how many are they going to do, Nancy? Did they say anything?
No, he just said they were gonna volunteer 1 day of service.
Yeah.
6 inmates, if you could call it, 6.
Yeah.
6 workers, 2 supervisors, and 2 Mr. Hale and another trainer. So, I don't know how many they'll get.
They have the equipment and,
Yeah, at 0 cost to the township.
Zero cost to the
so
township.
basically the guy that was doing it before is taking his skills and utilizing it through inmates
Yeah.
to do restoration of the stones, basically no cost to the township.
Yeah, and why not? It's all overseen by the court, and sheriff's department's all involved, so, yeah, there's no risk here.
Well, you know,
I'm all for it.
there's only so much trash they can pick up on the side of the roads. I think they're trying to find some more innovative way to utilize the community service people.
Yeah, there's no risk here, and I'm all for it,
Not a lot of stuff to steal in a cemetery.
no, we'll just look at the results, and, you know, maybe we'll go back and revisit this as part of, you know, with our new ability to do such things in the cemeteries now, so.
Okay. Anything to report, Mr. Eberly?
I think Emily pretty much covered everything that we got going on. I guess all projects are underway, and we're under budget as of right now. On the paving projects, we're a little bit, there's a couple of poles that have to be re-hooked up. I don't know, Emery, you still there? Yeah, I'm here, yeah. What was this final thing for the reconnecting electricity to a couple of the poles?
Well, right now we have one underground service. There were two other ones that they thought we would have to be involved with. I think they whittled it down to one underground service to a property right now. And they'll have to bring in an electrical contractor actually to reconnect that. Because the illuminating company, once they sever that, they don't reconnect that service to the house for some reason. Go figure, I don't know.
Yeah, go figure, exactly. We're doing all of this, and you need it connected to somewhere? Anyway. So, yeah, I think everything's going along pretty well. We're pretty much got all of the 100% of the engineering's been through it. We've been through it, 3 times now, Emmerich? And I think Emmerich's also been meeting with all these residents, and we've done an excellent job of doing that at Emmerich. Everybody's been well informed through the whole place of the project. And this is going to be, this is our busiest section of road in the township, so Stafford. And so I think it'll end up being a big boost in our road inventory as far as safety. And plus, we're taking this road out of the chip seal inventory. It's going into the asphalt inventory, and of course it goes into the asphalt as a number 7. So that's a big boost right there too for us. And the other thing I was just going to mention, as we have done every year for probably 8 years now, 9 years, we'll go through those roads for crack sealing, and we may or may not do the whole list. So. But anyway, that's all I got.
Thank you, Dan. Fred?
Yeah, just a couple of announcements. I received a letter from the county auditor. They are going to be distributing undivided local government funds, and it's basically they're changing their process of how they do it and how funds are allocated. So, long story short, we are looking at about an additional $9,000 coming in local government funds for this year because of the way things are reallocated. The other thing is we've got budgets coming up that are gonna be due, sooner than later, so I will be, passing out our current budget so that you can look at it and we can make adjustments to that, and I'll get that to the department heads, the chief, and Emmerich as well. That's it.
Okay. All right, I got one thing that's not on the list. We were contacting Chris Ikus. He's the cross-country coach. And what they do in the park is, I guess they just temporarily paint mile markers, distance markers for the cross-country teams. And he is requesting it be okay to put in permanent in-ground distance markers along the trail. So they would be flush on the ground. And I guess Nancy's gotten some feedback from some of the people that walk there. They kind of like having the different marks, so it'd be beneficial to them, it'd be beneficial for the...
Yeah, well, it'll line up with David's map he's got up there in the...
Right.
People like, now everybody walks and then takes their pulse, you know, so
Yeah.
they know how far they walked and then they take their pulse.
Yeah, he's got that map too, we could even denote that on his map in there.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a motion to approve the in-ground flush markers, distance markers, to be installed at no cost to the township. From Chris Ikus of the cross-country team.
I'll second.
John?
Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, all right, going on to old business, we have the, we left off, we were trying to get a final total on the cost of the playground equipment, plus the mulch, plus the additional mulch for trying to get a total cost on that. And we got a couple of, the original bid, two rockers, the original playset, playground mulch, 52 foot of a border. Now you have the original and the sale playset.
Yeah, there's one that's gone on sale since we've been deliberating up here.
right.
Okay, that was our original thought, was to do those items.
Mm-hmm.
But, look at the price on this, it is marked down, and I kinda like them better anyway, so I guess one of those three.
No, those three are all the same one.
Oh,
It's
okay, that's just different
views.
angles, okay, well, anyway, so
Yeah.
that, same thing. That item will replace that one in the original order, because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I'd say, so we're looking at this one in lieu of the,
Yeah, correct,
and we'll still keep the rockers.
correct.
Okay, that makes sense, so that's a total of $15,648. $15,648.
I got 626 on this.
Look on my email, PJ, this explains it best, right here. Right here. See, here's the 13.
Yeah.
That's the new, that's the number 2, but then
Okay, we're gonna split the mulch out though, okay?
That's,
I know, but we're gonna do that as a separate thing here, for clarity.
no, that is just for the new section.
I know.
And
but we're
this
gonna-
is for the old section.
But we're gonna do this for clarity, we're gonna buy this bill, right here.
That does not include mulch though.
I know.
Okay,
So we're gonna
yes.
do all, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as Nancy and I were talking, if we're in favor of this additional equipment, and I am, there's certain things that have to be done. We're gonna have to get some, the barriers, you know, that sets up the perimeter. We're gonna have to buy, was it 52 of those, or
Yeah,
it was
it
about
says
800 some dollars?
It's $868 for 52 feet of additional border.
Yeah, All right, so let's start with, just for clarity's sake, and I think it does make it a little bit more clear. The playground equipment itself, a dolphin and a pony rocker, or 2 animal rockers, if you want to change it to something else, as long as it's the same price, it's fine. The on sale SY 3001, kind of a playhouse structure.
Okay, so the SY 3001 at $6,966. 2 animal rockers at $1,117 each.
Right, and then there's shipping and installation. Shipping is $740, and the installation is $3,500. So that total is $13,440.
Okay, and then we have,
I'll make a motion to make those purchases on the equipment.
second?
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the chips, the what goes on the ground in this play area, and you gotta do this to meet insurance requirements. You gotta have, it's gotta be addressed every time, is it every 2 years we gotta address this? So Nancy had them split this into 2 separate items. One is for the original playground as it currently stands, and that's, this is the same material. $2,680. That's to do 3 inches on the original playground, which is 100 by 78. Okay, and to do this addition, which we have to do now, that's 12 inches deep, and that's a 26 by 38 area, and that comes to $1,340. So that total bill to redo the entire playground, including the new area, is $4,020. And I'll make a motion that we do that playground maintenance.
I'll second.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay, and the last item to finish this off then would be 52 feet of additional border. We're gonna move the borders that are there and relocate them. So we're reusing stuff, we're not throwing anything away. But we still have 52 additional feet that we have to account for. And the cost of that will be $868, and I'll make a motion to purchase that.
Second.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
And I'd say this is in keeping with what we've been doing up there at the park. We're trying to do something every year. We've got another franchise fee coming in that's going into acquisition and improvement fund, and I think we're, as I said at the start, we were never gonna borrow $1 million and whip up a park. I think we're doing this as practical and sensible as we can.
Yeah, and I think this ongoing maintenance of it is working well. Watch what Bainbridge went through when they kind of didn't maintain things, and it all had to do it all at once and came up with a really big number, and then it was shut down for how long by the time they had all the work done, so. But that, by the way, I had to drop off my granddaughter at a River Road Park for a party yesterday. Looks nice now, they got it back together, it's pretty good. Okay. All right, franchise fees, Charter Communication, $4,789.98. And I believe we're gonna be putting that in the Land Acquisition and Improvement Fund.
And I'll second that.
John,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Okay, there will be a vaccination clinic at our town hall on June 23rd, from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So if you've got any grandkids or who finally at the age of where they're due for it. Do you know how many people we had we did it on June 3rd also, this is through the Department of Health.
I think they only have like maybe 6, but she said it was well worth coming out for. But, so I imagine.
Department of Health has this set up now as they're going with the various communities. Anybody will give them a place where they can give vaccinations out. So they hit us up a couple weeks ago, and so we've got those 2 dates. So again, free vaccinations by the Department of Health for the COVID. So June 3rd, June 3rd is passed, but June 23rd, 9 a.m. to 10:30. Chief, can we get that up on the?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll email it to you.
Thank you.
A little advance notice on there. Thank you.
I didn't think about that, sorry.
All right, this is gravestone resume. Again, Auburn Bainbridge fireworks, July 2nd at dusk at the KHS campus. Public comment? Yes.
Yes, Fred, when will there be 2022 budget hearings?
I don't know the exact date offhand, it's end of July, beginning of August.
Yeah, but typically it's like the beginning of the month, but that meeting has been moved, so will there be a public hearing?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, right now it's up in the air, you don't know that.
No, I don't, we haven't set a date at this point.
Okay, will it be on the
Start me up,
website?
PJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, any other comments? All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second that.
John?
Yes.
EJ?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I was kind of excited that I was going to get to see the lights tonight. I forgot that it stays late. So yeah, we're not going to be able to see them till the.
September.
That's funny.
See, this is why I'm not gonna sign.
Jim, if you don't sign it, I don't get it, you can't vote against me.
So do you still want me to play around with that, or am I done?
You're done.
Thank you. Have I been released?
Thank you, Carl.
It's my pleasure.
Good to see you.
Always, can you stick around for a second?
Yeah. Quick question, Chief. Home fire extinguishers. Is there a way of getting them filled up? Some people tell me just throw them away. Some people say, see your fire chief.
We don't have any way, we haven't been filling them, because usually they're not fillable, refillable. All depends on what you get. Some of them will be out of hydro, they have to be hydro every so many years. So we haven't been doing anything with it.
What about that place out in Middlefield? There's a fire.
There's several.
There's several.
Choir.
Yeah, that's
Choir.
it.
Yeah, Randy, I can send you his information if you want.
Yeah, I wasn't looking for the fire department here to do it. I just want to find some place where you go, or do they come here to you?
That's what we use for ours, is choir.
Well,
Randy Kaiser.
I've never used them, and they just slowly discharge over 20, 25 years.
Gotta give me
Yeah,
that.
it might not be
No,
refillable.
on the bottom.
That's a shame.
Oh, line 3
But-
there.
It's reality.
Name, address,
Yeah.
signature address.
Well, if you get send me
I
some
can
info.
give you
Auburn,
that if
Geauga.
you want it.
Do what?
I can give that to you if you want it.
I can stop you.
Acquire information.
Okay.
You got 1 minute?